Hi, hello everyone, this is Yuka and thanks for coming to my video. In this video, I will show you the sketch process of this manga illustration. This is from Bakuman, one of my favorite manga artists, Takeshi Obata's work, and this is just a copy of his art style. And to make this inked version, I drew sketch version. In this video, I will show you the whole process of drawing this sketch process. This is my second time to do Takeshi Obata's Bakuman work. I've drawn a lot of Takeshi Obata illustration, but the last time it was my first time drawing the manga page of Bakuman. Bakuman is the manga I recommend the most for someone who wanna learn how to draw manga. It is the story of drawing manga. And the last time I drew this manga page, and this time I'm thinking of drawing another page. By the way, all over the page it's so beautiful. Okay, I want to try this manga page. Let's get started by drawing some frame of this manga page. Now I'd like to start drawing by deciding each characters goes where on this paper. In this part, you would decide the body structure, the position of the character, and the size of characters, including face and hair. So it's one of the most important parts to copying manga. The reason why I like copying manga page is because I want to create my own manga, but when I create all by myself, it's important to learn it from other professional manga artists first. So this is why I do such a thing. I want to start from drawing this Mashiro's face first and then drawing Takagi's face. What I have to be careful is that the size of Mashiro's face in this area so that it decides to Takagi's face and also decides the impression of the first frame. So I just want to start from it. Now I drew the face outlining of Mashiro, and for the first you have to do, you drew the face outline is that you would draw the head and also ears and also the hair. And what you can find out is that it's way too big. Mashiro's face turned out to be really big to be inside of this frame with Takagi's face. So that means I have to redraw. Now I finished drawing the face. When you draw Mashiro's hair, there are some tips. Not only Mashiro's hair, all of the hairstyle of Takeshi Obata's. For the first outline, the head like this. Use the eraser and try to take the balance. And then drawing the forehead. See really deeper and identifying how wide is the forehead of this character. there are so many layers. What you would do is identify which hair would be the top of the layer, like start from, and which area this top layer hair comes, like this. Use the eraser and draw the other hair that goes, and also draw the other like set of hair goes the top layer. It's so difficult, but you get really used to drawing this kind of hair if you got through, you know, copying Takeshi Obata's style at least 3 times. So you're gonna get really used to it. Now I will draw Takagi's face. After drawing the mouth, you have to adjust the skin, the face around the mouth that matches the movements of the mouth, like this. Now I finished the very first flame, and then I want to move on to the next flame. The next flame is Shujin, and third flame is Mashiro again, so I'd like to draw Shujin first. Maybe I'd better put Shujin's face a little bit lower place. I might draw Takagi a little bit too big to this flame, but I don't care. I just wanna move on to the next flame. This is actually the final frame of this manga page. What do you think about this Shujin, this Takagi look like? Isn't that a little bit too big to be into this flame? I wanted to draw a little bit smaller, but let's move on. I drew Takagi a little bit too big to this flame, but I don't care. I just wanna move on to the next flame. This is actually the final frame of this manga page. What do you think about this Shujin, this Takagi look like? Isn't that a little bit too big to be into this flame? I wanted to draw a little bit smaller, but let's move on. I finished sketch of Bakuman's manga page. What do you think? There are a lot of like parts that I drew a little bit bigger than its original, such as the below two flames, both Takagi and Mashiro I drew a little bit too big, but I just wanna proceed like what I drew right now. It is same as always, but copying Takeshi Obata's work would give me a lot of how can I say, inspirations, like the way to draw hair, like the way to draw eyes, and everything is so inspiring. So I am now super excited to do the inking process as well as putting some screen tones. There are so many like screen tones onto the face, and yeah, I'm so excited.